On today's episode, we're talking to DeAnndra Glenn. She is the Director of Youth Programs for Summerville Orchestra. In her position, she conducts 2 youth orchestras, is the Director of the Summerville String Spectacular, the Summer Orchestra Camp.
This is Charleston Women Podcast, where you can meet like-minded, strong, independent, professional, and inspiring local women. This is Charleston Women Podcast.
Hey there, I'm Kim Russo, the new host of the Charleston Women Podcast. Today we're speaking with DeAnndra Glenn, who is the Director of Youth Programs for the Summerville Orchestra. In her position, she conducts 2 youth orchestras, is the Director of the Summerville String Spectacular Summer Orchestra Camp, and coordinates educational outreach to the schools. In addition to her role as educator, DeAndra is a professional violinist who has performed with the Long Bay Symphony, the Charleston Symphony, and the North Charleston Pups. Welcome to the Charleston Women Podcast, DeAndra.
Thank you.
So good to have you here. And I just want to go dive right in because you are the youth programs coordinator. So what does that mean? What do you do for the Summerville Orchestra?
I am in charge of all of our educational programs. So I conduct, as you mentioned, 2 youth orchestras. They're called the Junior Philharmonic and the Youth Philharmonic. They rehearse on Monday evenings during the school year at Alston Middle School. They're 2 different levels. So the Junior Philharmonic is more introductory, and the Youth Philharmonic is a more advanced orchestra. I also go to the schools, and often I'll be invited to work as a guest clinician with the orchestra classes in the high school and the middle schools in Dorchester and Berkeley County. I also do instrumental demonstrations at the elementary school level and talk to them about conducting and let them have a little experience with that, just to start to pique their interest in music and start thinking about what instruments they might want to play when they get to the middle school level.
How do kids find you to join the program? Is it going to visit the schools? How do they kind of develop this desire to join the Summerville Orchestra?
Going to schools is part of it. I also meet with the orchestra teachers at the beginning of the school year on their professional development day before the school year even starts and talk to them about the youth orchestra auditions, get them the information, and they help to promote it to their students. And then we also just have it posted on our website as well. So we've got a lot of information there at summervilleorchestra.org/youth. So people will find us there as well.
What were the age ranges for, you said the youth and the junior? What qualifies you to be in either one?
Most of our students in the Junior Philharmonic tend to be about 5th grade through 8th grade. And the Youth Philharmonic is mostly like 8th through 12th graders.
What's the cost involved? What's the steps to getting into being in the orchestra?
Thankfully, we have an amazing grant from the South Carolina Arts Commission. So we're able to offer this program to students at no cost. There's no tuition to them being involved in the youth orchestras. And then if they're interested in joining the youth orchestras, then they will go to our website and fill out the registration form. All of our audition information is there. And our auditions are actually coming up soon on August 28th and September 2nd.
How many kids do you usually accept into the programs?
Typically, between the 2 orchestras, we have about 80 to 90 students in the program.
And is concerts involved? What are they gearing up for when they join the program?
We do 3 to 4 concerts a year. So we will have a fall concert. And then we're also performing for the town of Summerville tree lighting. And that is on December 2nd in front of Town Hall in Hutchinson Square. We start playing around 5:45 for that. Then we also will do a spring concert on Sunday, April 19th. And that's at the Summers Corner Performing Arts Center at 4 o'clock. Very excited because the Youth Philharmonic, our advanced orchestra, is going to be joining the Summerville Orchestra on May 14th and 15th for their concert, and we're going to be playing 2 pieces with them.
What a great opportunity for them to be able to experience that.
Right. It gives them a way to play next to more experienced performers, and it's a great learning opportunity for the students.
In 1996, it was Southern Women to Women magazine. Now it's Charleston Women magazine. Charleston Women is all about strong, capable, confident, hardworking, nurturing, determined, dedicated, and inspiring women. Our readers are business owners, entrepreneurs, mothers, sisters, wives, and grandmothers. Pick up your copy of Charleston Women magazine at Charleston area Harris Teeters and Food Lions. Charleston Women magazine. We are Charleston Women.
You're listening to the Charleston Women podcast.
The Summerville String Spectacular, that's separate from the program. And it's summer-ville, so it'll play on the Summerville words.
Right. Yeah, that's our summer program that we have. And yes, students do not have to be a part of the junior and youth Philharmonic during the school year to participate in the summer camp. We do the summer camp at Charleston Southern University, and this past summer it was July 7th through 12th. But yeah, it's a great opportunity. The students rehearse in an orchestra setting throughout the day. Always have 2 conductors for that one. They're also have special features every day for the students. So this year we had a jazz ensemble perform for them on Tuesday, and on Wednesday the students got to take some conducting lessons, and then on Thursday we brought in some fiddlers to teach the students how to play by ear and taught them a fiddle tune. And then on Friday the faculty performs for the students. So it gives the students a variety of styles and kind of shows them what different types of music avenues are available to them in the future.
Do they usually join the programs after they've completed the Summerville camp?
Yeah, we do always have a certain amount of students who join the youth orchestras after doing the summer camp. Absolutely.
And tell us about your background. How did you get involved in Summerville Orchestra? And you've been on a lot of orchestras here in Charleston. And how long have you been in Charleston and been a violinist?
I've been in Charleston for about 22 years now, and I was a performance major in college. And when I came to Charleston, I started actually teaching and got my certification through the alternative certification program that South Carolina has. And so I was teaching strings at West Ashley Middle School and West Ashley High School. I also did summer camp for Charleston County, and I also directed their honors orchestra. So that gave me the experience that I needed to be where I am now as the orchestra director here for the Summerville Orchestra.
You still play, or what are you currently doing?
I do. So I play regularly with the North Charleston Pops. Wow. Yeah, and I always play a few concerts with the Summerville Orchestra every season as well.
Great. So does it lead people into being in the Summerville Orchestra? Do you find that kids kind of stay and build their way up into being a part of long-term Summerville Orchestra?
Yeah, a certain amount of our students do go on to audition for the Summerville Orchestra when they get to be like juniors or seniors in high school. Sometimes they'll be ready for that. And if they're not ready for that at that point, then sometimes they join after they graduate and they're at the college level. So we do retain a certain amount of our youth orchestra students, and they go into the Summerville Orchestra.
You talked about all the concerts coming up. What is it to look like to be involved in Summerville Orchestra? Are people volunteering? How can people be involved? And, maybe they don't play an instrument and don't want to, but they enjoy listening to the orchestra. What's some of the best things for them?
We definitely need volunteers to help out with the Summerville Orchestra concerts. We need volunteers to help with things like ticket scanning and will call and being ushers. If people are interested in doing that, then they can just call the Summerville Orchestra office and contact them, or else they can email them at office@summervilleorchestra.org and just let them know that they're interested. And then that gets them in to see the concerts too at no cost. And then we can also use volunteers too for our other events that we do, like our encore series, our art strolls, and even some of the festivals that we go to. We need volunteers to help with those things.
That's a great way to be able to get a free concert and give back to the community. So
Absolutely.
Everybody's interested. What does it mean for a youth to join the programs? How does it help their development? I can only imagine that it helps them tremendously with social skills and college applications to have a curriculum like this.
We're actually starting our 4th season now with the youth orchestras, and I've noticed the students, like every year, the bonds seem to be growing more and more, and they're building more and more friendships, and the students have an opportunity to meet students from other schools within the 3 school districts that we have here, as well as the private schools and the homeschoolers. They're also available to them. But yeah, it's great. We always do a holiday party in December, and that's always a big hit with the students. We do lots of games and lots of food. We did a spring party and invited parents to that one. We met at a park. So we definitely encourage and the fostering of relationships and friendships within the orchestras.
Love that. So what does a typical concert look like? How long is it? So you said they put on a few of them a year. How many songs do they usually play? Is there a theme, holiday? Is there any type of theme that people can get excited about?
Each orchestra plays about 3 to 4 pieces at each concert. So like say for the fall concert, they would probably do about 7 total pieces between the 2. For the holiday performance, we do probably about 7 or 8 pieces as well there. And those are just really well-known, popular Christmas and holiday music. And it's really beautiful out there in front of Town Hall at night with the lights. And that's a really fun one. So yeah, that's about what we average, about 7 to 8 pieces per performance.
And the best way that people can see your event calendars, sign up, everything is all on the website.
That's right.
Anything else you'd like to share?
The Summerville Orchestra, the community orchestra, their concerts are all on the website, and they've got their subscription series up there. Season tickets are ready to go. Those can be purchased on our website or at the office or even at the door at the concert. And then we also have the Encore series and the Art Strolls, and those are smaller concerts that are free to the public. The Encore series happens at Coastal Coffee Roasters, and there's about 4 of those performances a year. And it's usually like a small jazz ensemble or a small chamber ensemble that performs. And then the art strolls are a lot of fun. They're at the Public Works Arts Center in downtown Summerville. And there are 3 of those performances this year. Those are also free. And it's an opportunity for the community to listen to just a beautiful string quartet music and enjoy the artwork of local artists in the center. And then our conductor, Wojtek Milewski, he also does a monthly music chat at the Summerville branch of the Dorchester Library. And that's a free event as well. He always has a different musical topic every time. It's lively. It's a very popular event. So those are all free. However, space is limited, so people do need to reserve their spots, and they can do that again on our website.
So if somebody wants to get a little preview or taste of either the youth and junior programs or the Summerville Orchestra, do you guys have a place where people can listen, maybe iTunes or social media?
Sometimes we'll put little clips of youth orchestra performances on our social media. The Summerville Orchestra has its own social media, and sometimes you'll find them there. And the Youth Philharmonic also has its own Facebook page, so we also will post some little clips there as well.
DeAnndra, thank you for being here, telling us about the Summerville Orchestra and the youth and junior programs and the Summerville String Spectacular. Thank you for being on the Charleston Women podcast. I'm Kim Russo, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thanks for spending time with Charleston Women Podcast. Please like us and follow us on whatever platform you're using to access Charleston Women Podcast.